min-maxers, optimizers, power gamers. Everybody hates them, right? But what if building the most OP, broken character is actually fun? Go ahead. You know you want to break D&D, and guess what? It won't break your party. Hey there, adventurers. I'm Judd. Welcome back to Short Rest Studios. Min-maxing is all about building the most optimized and powerful character by maximizing attributes and abilities while minimizing the weaknesses. If you're a min-maxer or if you're just optimization curious, this is a safe space. I'm going to give you some tips and we're going to walk through a couple broken builds. And if you're a DM or player who wishes that one guy would stop trying to ruin D&D night,
you've ruined my life!
Please stick around because I want to give you and the optimizers some insights into how and why it can be good for everybody. Tip number 1, get to know your party first. Bring it up at session 0. If the campaign is a god mode, high fantasy jaunt, if everybody at the table loves ultra optimized characters, go for it. But if most of the players value story and character depth more, you might need to tone it down. And you definitely need to play with respect for the others at the table, or if it's that important to you, you might want to try a different group. Second, work with your dungeon master. Communicate what you're looking for in the game and what your goals for optimizing your character are. You need your DM's buy-in. As long as you're transparent and show respect, min-maxing can help everybody have fun. Tip number 3, max more than you min. Spend your time maximizing strengths instead of minimizing weaknesses. When you do, the cream flows to the top and the weaknesses will naturally be less important to the playability of your character. And believe it or not, sometimes those flaws can actually create opportunities for some of the best moments in a campaign, like clutch saves or taking out the big bad against all odds. I'd love to hear your take. What are your thoughts on min-maxing? How do you optimize while respecting the rest of your gaming group? Let's talk about those ideas and experiences in the comments. Now let's dive into what I like to call smart min-maxing for D&D 5e. We'll walk through 2 builds, a damage-dealing rogue and a paladin tank. For time's sake, we're skipping over some things like race and class bonuses to stats, but the principles still apply when you're actually, following the rules. For our rogue, let's create an elusive thief who excels at dealing precision damage. By the way, if you're using standard array, you can still follow these principles, but for this example, we're rolling our stats. Here's our array: 16, 14, 12, 17, 15, 13. Let's assign that 17 to dexterity. That's one of the key abilities for a rogue, and we want to make sure this bad boy or girl makes the most accurate and damaging strikes possible. We can put the 16 on constitution to give old sneaky a bit of survivability. Rogues don't need to be strong really, since their important skills and weapons rely on dex. So let's go with 12 strength. For a little versatility, we'll set intelligence at 15. Here's our final stat array: strength 12. Dexterity 17, Constitution 16, Intelligence 15, Wisdom 13, Charisma 14. This is going to make our rogue agile and nimble, just the way we want them to be. Now let's look at feats. Sharpshooter or dual wielder will enhance our core abilities. Look at feats that boost the party rather than just, for example, our own personal damage at everybody else's expense. Choose your equipment, buffs, and features to maximize those precision strikes. All right, now let's build a tanky Oath of the Crown Paladin. We'll use the same rolled array we used for our rogue. The Paladin needs high strength for effective melee combat, Constitution for durability, and Charisma is pretty helpful so old Tanky can have that commanding presence on the battlefield. When it comes to feats, consider something like Shield Master. It'll enhance her or his defensive capabilities and help control the flow of battle, which benefits the whole party. This will naturally leave some gaps in intelligence and wisdom. The Paladin stats are Strength 17, Dexterity 14, Constitution 16, Intelligence 12, Wisdom 13, Charisma 15. When you're picking gear, prioritize items that'll help you safeguard the other party members instead of only increasing your own AC or hit points. When you emphasize protecting the other party members over your own invulnerability, your tankiness benefits everybody and makes the game more fun for everybody. There are as many ways to optimize in 5e as there are stars in the sky, but hopefully these examples give you a handy quick start guide. DMs and non-power gamers. Why do some players love the art of min-maxing? They're not trying to ruin your fun. Usually it comes from a simple desire to master the mechanical intricacies of the game. A lot of players revel in the meticulous details the way they would an intellectually stimulating puzzle. The actual process of strategic optimization can be as fun for them as the game itself. It's their way of telling a creative story, so be patient with those min-maxers at your table. Some might be trying to take center stage at the expense of the rest of the party, but most of them just want to enjoy the game as much as they can. If you're a min-maxer, we love you. We want you at our D&D tables, but you know that sometimes you get so wrapped up in those details that you forget what's most important about the tabletop role-playing hobby. Yes, we love the game. We love to roll the dice. We love the rush of victory. But the best thing about this game, every time I play it, I get to play it with my best friends. We eat and drink, we laugh, we fail, we get back up, we try again. We tell a story together that hopefully we'll remember for a long time to come. And even if we don't remember the story, we'll remember being together. And frankly, that's the best story we could tell. The key to breaking D&D without breaking your party is just to remember all the reasons why you play.